At Faith United, we believe that reading is very, very important. Reading is an amazing adventure. So some of our friends here at Faith United helped us to write a book about reading. I'm excited to share that book with you today. Faith United's logo includes a ship. Did you also know that there is a ship at the top of the church steeple? That is something unique to Faith United. It is there because a ship is an important symbol here at Faith United because we are on a journey. We are on a journey into faith, learning, loving, and leading. Learning is something we will practice our whole lives. Loving ourselves, each other, and sharing love with others is an important expression of compassion and living the way Jesus teaches us. No matter how young or old we are, we can be a loving example that leads others to live and love like Jesus. I think that discipleship, which is really learning to live like Jesus taught us to, is the greatest adventure of our lives. Reading and understanding God's word is an important part of our faith journey. Reading is an adventure because when we read God's word, we can listen for what God is saying to us today. Reading is a huge adventure. So Pam and I are going to read to you today the book written for our church and our Camp Read-A-Lot families. I want to invite you to listen to what some of your friends at Faith United say about reading.
Sarah says, reading is an adventure because the stories you read and your imagination can take you all over the world and let you travel through time.
Sharon writes, reading is an adventure because I can go anywhere I want. I can go to the past, which is my favorite. I can visit in any city I choose. I can lose myself for hours at a time. I can learn to cook. I can do anything I want to do.
You can see and be in the story, Chris tells us.
I think reading is an adventure because it can inspire you to make a difference, help people, and change the world. Estella writes that reading is an adventure because it takes you to parts of the world that you have only heard of, and reading opens your eyes to new experiences without leaving your chair or your house.
Megan has let us know that reading is an adventure because you always meet new friends.
Pastor Jake says reading is an adventure because we can learn so much about people all around the world. And Jean wrote that you can go anywhere, be anything, do everything, see all of the history, and even peek into the future. She writes that she loves books.
Karen says, it's always a new adventure and can take you backward or forward in time. Reading is my favorite thing to do.
Brian writes that reading is an adventure because you can go to wonderful fantasy worlds. And Susie writes that it exercises my brain. I get to imagine the people, places, and things.
Pam says reading is an adventure because it doesn't have to cost a lot, but you certainly can gain a lot. And then Pam and Janet said that reading is an adventure because all you need is your imagination to be in your own world or to escape the world you live in.
Beth writes that reading is an adventure because it takes you places that you could never go.
Peyton says, reading is an adventure because you see different characters and can go with them on their adventure, and it's like I'm there with them.
Caitlin writes that reading is an adventure because you never know what you will learn and discover. And Judy shared, reading evokes emotions that are deep, powerful, and sometimes not even expected.
Steve says, reading is an adventure because the possibilities are endless.
And Sandy writes that reading is an adventure because you can go anywhere and do anything.
You can travel the world without leaving your home, says Bethany.
And Janet shared that reading is an adventure because you never know what excitement or adventure might be on the next page.
And I'm going to read a poem that Pam wrote. Reading is important. You may wonder why. There's so much to gain from reading. All you have to do is try. Whether you use pictures or words, both are ways to read. You know, your imagination is really all you need. You can read at any time, so read till your book is done. To read with others or alone, reading can be lots of fun.
Reading and all the adventures you can have with reading really can be so much fun. Reading is an adventure because there is no limit to what you can read and learn. What makes reading an adventure for you? We would love to hear about your reading adventures and add them to our book. There's a paper in your kit where you can write or draw pictures of why reading is an adventure for you. Send them to us at the church, and we will add your thoughts to our book. We would also love to have pictures of you and your family reading together or alone that we could also share in our book. Let's get ready now to sing a song about reading that was written by some of our friends here at Faith United.
Hello, I'm Ray, and this is Dave Reese, and we love to read, and we hope all of you do too, and we just happen to have a song about loving to read, so we hope that you enjoy it and learn it and sing along with us.
Turn off the TV, pick up a book, open the pages and take a look. What do you find there? Love to read, love to learn. Let your knowledge grow, let it burn. Books will take you on to great things. Soon you'll read most anything. Berenstain Bears and Dr. Seuss, the Cat in the Hat, and of course Mother Goose. What do you find there? Love to read, love to learn. Let your knowledge grow, let it burn. Books will take you on to great things. Soon you'll read most anything. The one in the middle's the green kangaroo, Amelia, Bedelia, and Winnie the Pooh. What do you find there? Read about Buddy the Bear at play. Miss Viola Swamp will make your day. What do you find there? Love to read, love to learn. Let your knowledge grow, let it burn. Books will take you on to great things. Soon you'll read most anything. Curious George and Sam I am. Hop on pop with green eggs and ham. What do you find there? anything